Hi, everyone. Welcome to Movies with My Mother. I am Lexi,
And I'm Mom Lori.
and today we watched Carnival of Souls
Yes, we did.
to go along with our public domain horror Halloween spectacular.
Yes.
This movie is from 1962.
Uh,
It was rated PG. It was 78 minutes long, and it was directed by Herc Harvey.
Yes.
Herc Harvey.
You know what? I didn't write his real name down. I think it was Harold.
Oh, okay.
Hurts a lot better.
Yeah, it's kind of cooler.
Yeah.
Sounds like Hercules.
Oh, I like that. That would be fun.
It got 87% on Rotten Tomatoes,
Yes, I saw that.
and I didn't see a Metascore,
That probably be before Metascore.
and 7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yep, I saw that too. There was a little bit of interest in the Rotten Tomatoes thing
Oh yeah?
that because it had 67 reviews. I think that's a lot for what we've been seeing.
Yeah. And this is kind of an obscure pick.
Yes. Yes, it was very.
And the only reason that I knew where we could watch it on streaming was because Joe Bob Briggs' Last Drive-In had just run this movie a few episodes back.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Justin said we should have watched the Joe Bob Briggs version where he sits. I mean, it's like 3 hours long because he sits and talks about the movie, and then you watch a little bit of the movie, and then he comes back and talks about the movie, then you watch a little bit more.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be interested in that.
Well, most of it is informative.
Okay.
Most of it.
All righty. Yeah, his name was Harold Arnold Harvey.
Eh, okay.
So I like Herc better.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um, it had a budget of about $30,000.
Yep. I saw later on in my reading, I saw 33, but what's the difference, right?
About 30,000 is yeah.
Right.
But I didn't see any worldwide gross money.
I think I didn't either. But I think it was because, it didn't go to, um it was not ever copyrighted.
Right.
So it was never really, um, tracked, I guess the thing would be.
Oh.
And I saw that it did not really legitimately go to, home video until oh, why can't I find this? Like 1986. Here we are. Yeah, 1986. So, maybe that has something to do with it. I mean, but it was copyrighted in Europe.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, so that's a little bit unusual, kind of not, but for us it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that has something. Yeah, I don't know. I did not read anything about a worldwide gross.
Yeah.
So, all throughout it talked about it didn't it never made money, never made money. It had to have made some money somewhere.
I don't know. Well, it said it got bad reviews, so I mean, some people saw it.
Right. Exactly. You gave the cats catnip and now they're meowing.
I know.
I wonder if the our friends can hear that.
I don't know, but I can hear it and it's hilarious. Well,
Yes,
did you see the monster fight that was happening while you were talking?
I did not.
Oh, they were having a full-on tussle.
Oh, is that why they were yelling at each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plot. The basic plot of this movie is that after a traumatic accident, a woman becomes drawn to a mysterious abandoned carnival. And that's the basicest of basic plots.
Yeah. Yeah. I read that it was loosely based on a movie short called An Occurrence at Owl's Creek Bridge,
Oh, okay.
and that it might have been an adaptation from a story by Ambrose Bryce from 1890.
Oh,
So, I read a little bit of different stuff.
okay.
So, which is true? What do you want to believe?
Um, yeah, exactly. Uh, the cast is Candice Hilligoss,
Mhm.
Frances Feist,
Yep.
Sydney Berger,
Mhm.
Art Ellison, and Stan Levitt are basically the people that speak.
Right. Well, really it was the minister or the priest from the church, the
Hmm.
landlady, the drunken neighbor,
Yeah,
um oh, and the people in the cars. They were a little bit of chit chat, but that wasn't really.
yeah. The movie starts abruptly and it ends abruptly.
Yes. Yes. I agree with you. It was very
Cause it,
odd.
and I don't know if that's because maybe pieces of it were destroyed or what. Because it just felt like you walked in 5 minutes, 10 minutes in.
Right. Yes. And there was, because it was really never copyrighted, it went to that company, the Hurt Lion,
What?
the distribution company.
Okay.
I'll find it. My notes are kind of jiggered up today, so I don't really have them in order.
Oh.
So there's a lot of page turning. Well, anyway, they took the distribution on, but they tanked before really anything really happened.
Oh.
And in the mess, 180, it was released to 184 TV stations in the US, and they all were cutting it to fit their time slot.
Oof.
So, what is there a whole movie? We don't know. Because you said it was a certain amount of time, but there's like every other 70 minutes, 71 minutes, 84 minutes, you know, weird stuff.
Yeah. Weird.
So yeah, it's all kind of. I think that this movie is kind of well, we'll get into more of that when we talk about the director. I think why it is the way it is.
Okay. Do you need some light?
Yes.
Okay. I just noticed it's quite dark where you're sitting.
My light above me turned off.
Sorry about that.
We have ghost lights here.
I have thermal recess lighting and it just when it gets hot it turns off and it's
Yeah,
what's the point of having a fucking light on if it turns off?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Eh,
Okay, where were we? Hertz Lion was the distribution company.
okay.
Um, the 16 millimeter cut copies that were sent to these TV stations, like I said, were all cut to fit into the time that the TV station had to present it, because they were mostly used as those midnight movies.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
Weird.
The 35 millimeter theatrical print um, was originally 78 minutes.
Well, that's what this said it was, 78 minutes.
Okay, then this must be an original
Oh, well, I don't
copy then.
what did Shutter say what it was? We watched this on Shutter, by the way.
Oh, the original here it is. The original theatrical cut which is what we watched, was 80 minutes.
Oh, well, but still, that doesn't. Who cares about
2
2 minutes?
minutes, yeah.
Is that going to change the beginning and or the ending?
Maybe. Maybe it wouldn't be so abrupt. I don't know.
I don't know.
But there is also a director's cut.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. So what do you know?
I also own this on that pack of movies that right there by your feet.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea for the public
Are
domain.
we going to watch all of these movies?
Oh no, God no.
There's only about a foot of them.
Oh well, the first box is 50 movies.
Jeez. October isn't that long.
I don't, we'd have to watch 2 movies a week
Absolutely.
for most of the year.
Yes. And my attention span does not go that far.
No, and if we like created that kind of a backlog, I wouldn't know what to do with myself with my ADHD ass.
Right.
Just like it just an overwhelming amount of shit. I can't deal with it. I can't. I can't.
She'd just be pushing the button and sending all kinds of stuff out there. I know that she, when she's doing the cutting, I know that she takes a lot of my stupidity out.
No, well, I try to take the because we do that
We do.
a lot.
And when we're like just now, I'm turning the page. I have about 8 pages today.
Oh my god.
And I am turning the pages to find out what I wrote and I know some of it's in my head somewhere. You know, whatever. You talked about the cast. Um
Yes.
Candace Hilligoss
Mhm.
received $22,000 for the performance. She thought she was getting a bundle of money. Well, in 1962, for 3 weeks worth of work, that would be a bundle of
That
money.
is a lot of money.
Hmm. Because I read in several places that the shooting was only 3 weeks. So that's interesting, I thought. And she had turned down another movie for this one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Of
Um,
course, I didn't write the name of the movie down. I didn't recognize it, so I don't know if it's um, a bigger movie than this.
let me see. I think I wrote it down.
Okay. Um, but she's a Strasbourg trained actress. I thought that was pretty, back in the 60s to have that kind of training. That was pretty. You were pretty important actor. So I thought it was pretty cool that she got that.
Yeah. Oh, she would turn down a role in a movie called Violent Midnight
Yes,
from
yes,
1963 to take the lead role in this.
right. So, did she take this one because it was a lead role and she just had a part in that other movie? I didn't read anything more about that.
This movie was remade. Did you write down anything
I
about the
did.
remake? Okay.
Mm,
Because now that I'm looking at my notes, I'm not seeing that I wrote down when it was remade.
it was remade a couple of times. Um, Let me find that. I know that low budget horror. Um, oh, come out wherever you are. Oh, it's in the Criterion collection.
Yes, I knew that. Spine number 63. DVD was released in 2016.
Okay. Um, okay. Oh, no, I just have a thing that it was, uh, maybe I can find, good heavens.
1998.
1998. Okay, that sounds right. And I thought there was one other a little bit earlier. 80s?
I I wrote
Oh,
down that that it was rumored to have inspired a film in 1984 called Soul Survivor.
that's what I read. Never mind. You're right.
But this Carnival of Souls is nothing like this movie.
Right. I did read that it was very loosely based on this movie.
Yeah, this this plot description is nothing
Right.
like.
And I think that that's what you can do when you don't have any copyrights on anything. But this movie is 62 years old. Actually, um didn't they didn't they start shooting it in October of 62? Didn't I read that?
Oh, I don't know. The remakes Carnival of Souls, two main stars is the woman from Saw that was in the Needle Pit and comedian Larry Miller.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, 62 years ago this filming happened.
62.
62.
Yeah, that would make sense.
62 and 62 is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
24. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I this is another movie that I did not know what I was going to see. I am a little surprised at how creepy it is.
Yeah, it is real atmospheric.
Okay, atmospheric, righty.
Um,
And in my research, that word comes up a lot.
yeah, and it's right there on the screen. Um,
Oh,
it's I feel like if I had been person in 1962 that went and saw this, that it would have scared me.
yes,
But being as that I'm a person from the age that I am,
right.
it's not scary to me.
Yeah, it's more creepy.
I mean, it's creepy, that guy following her around
Right,
everywhere, just seeing that same guy everywhere.
right. And I suspected that she was dead.
Yeah, did you?
I did.
Now, see, I have seen this before, and no, I can't tell you that I've ever seen the ending
Oh,
because this movie is one of those movies that, like, you start out real strong watching it and you're paying attention, and by the time the car goes off the bridge, like 3.5 minutes in,
yeah, it's done.
I'm already bored.
Yes,
That
yes.
high speed drag race where they were going, 25, 30 miles an hour
Right, right,
sucks. It's boring. Who
right,
cares?
right.
Also, how did everybody in that car drown when all of the windows were down?
I know. I thought of that when she finally came up on that island. I thought, but all the windows were down. They didn't wear seatbelts back then. Why weren't they all thrown from the car?
Right.
But that wouldn't have fit the movie now, would it?
No.
Okay.
But still, all of the windows in that car was open.
Yes, they were. All four of them. Yes. I know. I know. That kind of weird to me.
Also, if I'm in the passenger seat and my friend Brenda is having a cigarette, drag racing down the street, I'm punching her in her head.
That was total 1962.
Brenda, act right.
And like I said, that steering wheel, it's probably 3 times larger than the steering wheels we have now.
We needed a a ship wheel to turn the car.
Yes, yes, we did. I didn't find that part unusual at all. I lived through 1962. I mean, I know I know how that is.
I was more surprised at seeing the automatic transition transmission than I was about anything else. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because at that time, manuals were
there were a
standard.
lot of cars. When they went into those really now, Brenda's car was probably it probably had 5 on the tree. The shifter was on the steering wheel column.
Oh,
But when they went to those big boat cars,
yeah,
that's when more and more were automatic.
yeah.
But you're right, I did think about that. So, I don't
Because
know.
shouldn't have that car been a stick?
Um, Brenda's car?
Her name's not even Brenda. Who knows what her name
I
is?
don't know, yeah, but yeah, Brenda's car, yes. I would think that that car was 5 on the tree.
But um, you notice that they were all sitting in the front seat.
Yes. The stick shift the stick shift was like, here's your steering wheel, and you move your hand here to shift your
Oh,
and then you get it wasn't on the
it
floor
wasn't on the
like
floor.
the car you learned in.
Okay.
It wasn't on the floor. It was up here, and the stick shift was
Oh,
on the column
in
that
the
the steering wheel
in the
is.
dash,
No.
in the steering column,
The
where the steering column meets the dash.
no, it's on the steering column.
Oh,
And then the steering column goes into the dash.
okay,
But it was right there. Steering wheel here, shifter here.
okay,
Steering wheel, shifter right together, inches apart.
all right. Did you know that in some cars they have dial shifters?
I
Could you even
I don't
imagine?
understand how that would work,
I can't imagine how you don't fuck your car up.
right? And
I'm gonna go turn the music up, and now I'm in park.
and race cars and fast cars have a fly thing where you don't necessarily have to have the clutch in to change the gear or something. I don't understand that, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's car business, and we're not car talk.
Oh my god, could you even imagine if we were? We'd be the worst at it.
Yes. What kind of car do you have? A blue one?
It's black.
No, what make is it? Four door?
It's an SUV.
Yeah, exactly. What's your license plate number?
Oh, I can
Ohio.
tell you what Justin's is because that's my old one.
That was yours from about a million years
So
ago.
I can tell you what that one is.
Mine is FQQ.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I like that. FQQ.
Mine is JSP something.
Oh, so it's your initials then. Okay,
What
let's get back to the movie.
does that even mean?
Okay. Okay. Oh, you had wondered what I was talking about. Hertz Lion,
Yeah.
the distribution company. I found the information on that.
Oh, okay.
Um, Harvey had signed a 7-year contract with them,
Oh.
and they promptly came back wanting bizarre changes. They wanted some nude scenes. They wanted to cut 9 minutes from it.
9 minutes?
Um, they yes, they wanted to send it to drive-ins for a double feature, and the other feature was The Devil's Messenger. Yeah, they came back with all kinds of stuff. He said, "No, no, 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 no."
I mean, I can understand where the nude scene would fit in
Um,
when she's getting out of the bath,
yes,
but
but I don't
would it
think
need to be there?
no, absolutely not. No.
Or
We knew
did they
she
have nude scenes in movies that in the 60s?
well, I'm sure they
In
did.
1962 in black and white?
I'm sure they did. People always love to see women's boobies on the screen.
I mean, okay.
So yeah. So and then when Harvey came back from an assignment from his work, he asked about his royalty checks. Where's his royalty check? So Hertz Lyon sent him his very first royalty check in 1964.
Wow. Was
It
it?
bounced.
Oh, I did read that it bounced.
That's when it somehow got shipped off to the 187 TV stations. It somehow got caught up in a deal for that. So I'm thinking then he never made any money off of that,
Probably.
and all the people that were in the movie that would have gained from that, they didn't get anything. I don't know.
And I read that after seeing this film, Candace Hilligoss's agent refused to represent her further.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
Because I see dead people.
I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Well, it was a different time. Like when when the minister came up and told her that that was satanic music she was playing. I I didn't I thought it was odd music that she was playing, but I didn't feel like it was summoning the devil in any way. Did you?
I listen. I listen to heavy metal, so that was nothing to me.
Right. So, I don't know. It it's the whole it's a very interesting movie. Very interesting. And the team that started this was Harvey himself as the director.
Hmm.
Um and he had Maurice Harthoner as the cinematographer.
Okay.
Dan Holmquist was the editor.
Okay.
Uh Riza Badayi
Okay.
was the assistant director, and Larry Gas
Hmm.
was the production manager.
What
They,
a
they
what a
set
name.
they all set off to make this movie, and they were all work buddies.
Oh.
They all worked together.
Okay.
Um, and we talked about Harvey himself playing the part of the man.
Yeah, the main ghost dude.
Yeah, yeah. That was grease paint that they were all wearing, which I get that.
Yeah.
You know, and he put salt in his hair to make it look like that, like crusty. I mean, my God, we use sea salt in our hair now
Yeah.
to make it a certain look.
I don't, but
Well, when
I've
I had
I
longer
have
hair, I
some.
did.
I have some sea salt spray.
Yeah, me too. When I was going to work and did my hair
Yeah.
every day, I used stuff like that. But
You know, growing my hair out. Did you know that?
I did. I noticed that it's the last time you had it trimmed, it was a very short trim,
Yeah.
a very small trim.
Yeah, I'm gonna grow my hair out a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
We'll
You
see how long that lasts, but
Yeah, because that's a lot of work.
yeah.
That's why I have short hair again.
And I just like I don't first of all, I don't give a shit
Right.
about styling it. Like, so therefore I don't know how to style it,
But it
you
always looks
know?
nice when you wash it and comb it because it's gotten such weird texture.
Yeah.
I mean, weird because you've always had straight hair.
Stick straight. Wouldn't hold
Yeah.
a curl. Now
Yeah.
it's
Now it's,
curly.
yeah, she's got, the Mediterranean hair. I guess they call it multicultural. I'm losing myself here. Hang on.
Why are your headphones so extended?
Because when they were real tight, they popped off the top way. Now they're popping off the back way.
Okay.
The last few movies, I have had a time with my headphones.
You sure have. And
I
you're having a you're you're all rigged up over there. We gotta think of something different. That's not gonna.
It's working for me. Is it working for you?
It looks painful.
It's not. It's just sitting on me.
Okay.
It's just sitting on my chest is all.
Oh,
And it's much more convenient than that twisty thing we were doing.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the weirdoness of the why the movie wasn't as big as he had hoped it would be.
Well, you've seen a few movies now.
Yep.
Would you have thought this would have been a big movie if it had been promoted? If it had been,
Right, that's part of it.
you know,
The
if
promotion,
the copyright was even correct,
right,
like if it was distributed properly?
right. That was some of the original problem was the misleading um advanced stuff that they had.
Yeah.
I no, I don't think this would be a huge movie.
Because if we're being honest, Mary was just weird. She was just a weird person.
Yes. Yes. It and like I said, because we've seen a lot of movies and because it is 2024, I I really suspected right away that she was dead the whole time
Yeah.
and that these people were just I don't know if the people were not real also, but I'm not sure.
This was just
A fever dream.
e-
We've said that how many times we've talked about movies that turn out to be fever dreams.
well, but was this her, fever
Right.
dream?
Was this
This
what
is what her brain put pieced together to send her off?
right. I I don't know. And no, I don't think this would have been a blockbuster.
No.
You don't either?
No, and even somebody who I like a black and white movie.
Yeah.
I like a good suspenseful movie.
Uh-huh.
This movie is not great.
Do you think that it's because this was his first movie?
No, because sometimes people will put something on screen and just hit it out of the park.
Right.
And then sometimes people just shit in a movie can and send it off. And
People
that's
are
what you get.
people are climbing all over themselves. Yep. Yep. Yep.
So, you know, I I don't I don't think this is a good movie.
Now, I absolutely would not even think about watching it again
No,
at all.
not to even kind of see if you missed anything.
No, uh-uh. Except I would watch it again and I would keep real close track of her shoes.
Her shoes changed a lot.
And you noticed it after I pointed it out to you.
Yeah, they changed a lot.
Her dress didn't change, but her shoes did.
Yeah, when the priest said her music was satanic, she had on black flats.
Right.
When she left the bar that she went to with her neighbor, she had on white pumps.
Right. And she was barefoot at the organ. And then when she stood up, she had shoes on.
Yeah.
I, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So, but yes, it was practically unnoticed until 1989 when it was at some kind of classic film festival
Oh, okay.
and somebody noticed it and oh here's where I had talk about the remakes. The remakes have little to do with the original movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because it said that the 1998 version, like the basic plot was that a little girl watches her mother get raped and murdered by a clown at a carnival when she was a kid,
okay.
and now she's an adult, and it's just like that. What?
Okay. And some of the music that was written, this was an original score by Gene Moore.
Oh, okay.
Um And there was an original soundtrack album released in 1988 that featured all of um, his Moore's music.
Okay.
And then in 2023, Waxwork Records released Carnival of Souls as part of Rob Zombie Presents soundtrack series. Do you know anything about that?
No. Also,
I know why did you mention Rob Zombie, right? Sorry. I thought it was kind of relevant.
they made a big deal. Like Shutter posted, or somebody posted that Shutter had announced what they were adding
Uh-huh.
for October, and I was just
Oh,
like, oh, they've added some cool shit. But like, they've added Rob Zombie's entire catalog, and it's just
oh,
like,
yeah, I know, not that interested.
oh,
But some of the clips from some of those songs, no, you don't call them clips from songs, whatever. Um, an Irish an Irish band used them.
okay.
Um,
Did you write down the Irish band's name?
Theory.
No. Okay. That's nobody I know.
You're right. And this is a name you'll know. Drake.
Drake.
Knife Knife Talk. KNI. I don't know. It was at the very bottom of the page. I don't know what I wrote there. But I know who Drake is. Even I know who he is. If you go online you can hear comparisons.
Okay, I'm going to have to do that. Also, ugh, Drake.
Okay, then don't listen.
You didn't listen to the beef between him and Kendrick Lamar over the summer.
I
It gave
some of it you told me to look at
it gave me life.
because two little boys fighting over a little girl.
No, it's well. First of all, it's Drake who is an overly stylized man child
Okay.
who has very questionable taste in women.
Yeah,
Ugh, trying to talk shit about
another
an
dude.
award-winning rapper, and I'm not talking about just like music awards. He's won. God, what did he win? Is it like a Pulitzer? I think he's. I think he's. Kendrick Lamar has a Pulitzer
He's a writer.
for his writing.
Okay. All right. Well, then that says something.
And if we're gonna talk about, you know, who's a better songwriter, Kendrick Lamar is, because Kendrick is a songwriter. Drake is a singer.
Okay.
Drake does not write his own music,
Which that's not unusual.
which is fine. But don't come at somebody talking about the way they write music when you don't write your own music. And it is a Pulitzer. He won a Pulitzer for music in 2018.
I'll be darned. Very cool.
So,
Yeah, I
but
know.
it was great. The whole beef. All this they're not like us. Oh my god, that's going to be a banger for life.
Okay.
And
Well,
he wrote a song to Drake's son that was just like, "I'm sorry your dad sucks."
jeez.
And in the song, he addresses Drake's father like, "Why were you such a piece of shit? Because now you've got a piece of shit son." Yeah,
Oh,
it's devastating.
my goodness.
And all Drake had to come back with was like, "Well, I heard you hit your wife, and your kids probably aren't yours."
Okay.
And it's just like, at least my wife is legal age. First of all, let's get that straight.
Oh dear.
Listen, I was invested. Like 2 months of my life were just invested.
Okay.
It was great.
Uh, I
What a
know
time!
because you told me to look at some of it and I had to stop. I
What a time to be alive. when two rich guys just talk shit to each other and
Okay.
one just gets devastated and he thinks he won.
I no. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. You want to talk about her Carvey?
Yeah, let's talk about him. Let's stop talking about Drake. Drake sucks.
Okay, her Carvey. He was born in June of 1924.
Wow, okay.
He passed in April of 1986
Ooh, okay.
from pancreatic cancer.
Ooh. 86, 24 to 86. That's 64. I mean, you know, that's a long time to be alive with
He
pancreatic cancer.
um it was he didn't get the cancer until the 80s.
I know, but still,
Yeah. Yeah.
you get pancreatic cancer and you die.
Right. Right.
Look at Patrick Swayze.
Right.
Isn't that what killed Trebek?
Yes. I
I
believe
mean,
so. Yeah. So yeah, pancreatic cancer, I read that.
but 64, good for him.
Yeah.
Some people aren't making it that close anymore.
No. No. He was born in Colorado. He's served in the Navy as a quartermaster third class
Oh,
during WW2.
okay.
1945, he went to Lawrence, Kansas to study theater at the University of Kansas,
Okay.
eventually getting a bachelor's degree in education and then a master's in speech and dramatics, drama.
Oh,
Um, he acted he he acted there, and his first direction was um, an Irving Shaw stage production
okay.
of Bury the Dead. I thought that that was interesting.
Yeah, I've never heard of it though.
He started a doctoral program, but he had
Well,
I'm here.
okay, we're back.
Okay. He started a doctoral program, um, but he I believe it was in Colorado. I didn't write it down. But he had just newly been married and they returned to uh not long after he started, returned to Kansas where he was a teacher at the University of Kansas
Oh, okay.
for many years, many years. And then you were telling me that he never did another direction after that.
That's what IMDb said.
Right, he didn't. But he was a full-on director for his entire career.
Oh,
He worked for a company called Centron Films. While teaching at the university, he started acting for some of the Centron Corp films, and he went into film production, and he did industrial and educational films,
oh,
and he traveled the world doing that.
like training videos?
Yes,
Oh my god.
yes.
Okay.
Um, let's see. Oh, he in 1952 he worked as a writer and director, and he continued there for 30 years, making short industrial films and educational documentary and government films. During his time there, he traveled the world collecting images that he used in geographical and travel films. He became known for his ability to come in on time and under budget. During his years there, he worked with many big stars. There was a whole list of them, and I only wrote a few of them down that I thought you would recognize.
Okay.
Rowan and Martin,
I know who that is.
Laughing Guys, Louis Nye, he's a comedian.
Okay.
Anita Bryant, she sold orange juice.
No, she's a terrible human being. She
Yes.
did other things,
Yes.
but I know exactly
But
who Anita Bryan is. She hates gays.
yes. Oh, yes.
Very much
But
so.
she's a big, big name.
Oh my
He
god.
worked with all of those people. He wrote articles for magazines
No shit.
um, about the innovative special effects and creations that they did at Centron. He reviewed local theater. Um, I mean, he was very, very involved in theater. That's what he did all of his life. In 1960, his first wife B divorced him because he had a wandering eye.
Mm.
And it was shortly after that he met his second wife, which I didn't write her name down. Um, he met her at an investor's um, workshop
Oh, okay.
program.
Yeah.
And they married in 1967. 19 in 1982 and 83, he and his other companions were in the controversial TV show The Day After. Have you ever heard of that? The Day After? It was about nuclear war. And and
I feel like I have heard of that. Is it English?
yes,
Okay, then I have heard of it.
and he retired from that in 1985.
All right.
So that's why he never directed. He did dabble in other movies trying to get something together.
Just not feature films.
He did. He tried to get feature films together, but nothing ever came of anything that he um started with.
Huh.
So, was he did he not direct after Carnival of Souls? He did, just not what you were thinking.
Just not
Mhm.
movie house movies.
Right. Right.
Okay.
And low budget on time horror films were, you know, right up his alley. He saw the success of other industrial filmmakers in Kansas, and he wanted to get in on that action. And one of the people that he had seen make good after being in the industrial film was Robert Altman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we know that name.
Yeah, he was a big name.
Yep. And he started this movie. He was doing work in California, and he was driving home to Kansas when he noticed the Salt Air Pavilion, the ruins of the Salt Air Pavilion,
Yeah.
and he told his buddy when he got back to work the next day. He told his buddy, he goes, "I saw this," and he told him all about it. He says, "I want you to write the story, but the very last shot will be the ghouls having a dance party inside the Salt Pavilion." And that was part of some of that money business. I could say, oh, $17 to fix that gate on that bridge.
Yeah.
He rented the ruins of the Salt Pavilion from the Salt Lake City Chamber of Commerce for $50. And he went so far as to find the original person that did the electronics and the lighting there. He found him to turn the lights on in that place.
No way.
Yeah, isn't that kind of cool?
That is cool.
And but he rented that place for $50. I mean, talk about a shoestring budget.
Yeah.
This was it.
Now, I just remembered this. Mystery Science 3000?
Yes, this is a perfect movie for that.
Well, the guys that were Mike and the robots
Yep.
for most of Mystery Science Theater 3000 veered off and do their own thing. It's called Riff Cracks.
Okay.
And it's basically Mystery Science Theater 3000, but it's Mike and the Bots without being Mike and the Bots.
Oh, okay.
And they riffed on this movie.
Oh my goodness.
And they've done other movies that we're gonna watch. They did House on Haunted Hill.
Okay.
Um
But well, the whole time I was watching this, I thought, oh, those little people down at the bottom, this would be a perfect movie for them.
Yeah. And so this is what it looks like with them photoshopped into the
Oh my gosh. How cool.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, but yeah, this so
So this is another way that I've actually seen this movie is from Riff Tracks.
all right. I imagine it'd be a little bit more fun to watch it like that. Because we were talking the whole time. Oh, look at her shoes. She didn't have bows on her shoes. Look at those heels. They were brown.
Yeah, and I'm sure they noticed that. But like I'm sure they also just had a lot to say.
Yep.
Cuz it's been a minute since I've watched Riff Tracks. Mystery Science Theater 3000 has their own app. So I just watch Mystery Science through them
Okay.
because it's easier to watch them through the Mystery Science app than it is through like Pluto or Tubi.
Sure. To find the one you want to
Because
watch.
the commercials on Pluto and Tubi sometimes just like override
Oh
the
my
movie.
God. Yes.
And I'm so sick of the political
Oh
commercials, like
my God.
just scream.
I just want to go up to Bernie Moreno and just say, dude, take all your commercials off.
I'm sick of him.
Oh my gosh. Here's another guy, Marin.
Derek Marin.
Derek Marin. It's a puppet with red hands. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh my gosh. And it plays, 3 or 4 at a time. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Take them off.
Take your puppets and fuck
Oh,
off.
oh my God. I don't even I think they're against all of those commercials are against those people, but I'm ready to be done with them. Ready to be done with them. All right.
It's almost November. We'll make it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Well, I don't have a lot of trivia
Okay.
because a lot of the trivia we've already talked about.
It was woven in. I don't think it was so much trivia, except for the part of
It
it
was
it happened to make the movie.
right.
So okay, let's talk about it.
Um, I told you that Candace Hilligoss's agent fired her.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
The original cut of the film ran 84 minutes. Did we say
Oh,
that?
yes, we did. We talked about all the different lengths.
Okay. Salt Air, we talked about that. 3 weeks, we talked about that. Oh, we didn't talk about the dancers.
Oh, no.
The dancers you see at the end of the movie. I only wrote down because that's all it said in IMDb was that the dancers were from the University of Utah in Salt Lake City.
Yes.
But mom said that they were what?
The Mormon the Mormon school of
Mormon School of Dance.
wait a minute. Modern dance. Modern dance.
It's just what?
Yeah, right.
I didn't know that Mormons had fun.
Oh, we got like look, most Mormons have like a ton of children. I think they have a little fun.
That's not called fun. That's called procreation.
That's true. Oh my goodness, where did I write that? I'm pretty sure it was the Mormon School of Modern Dance. But yeah, it was in the university. I did read that.
So that was funny to me. I didn't know that
Oh,
Mormons
here it
had
is.
fun.
The Mormon School of Modern Dance. Students helped do the dance scene. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they have fun. I think they're kind of normalish people. Mormons. I don't really know anything about them, but I think they're kind of normal, but they're
Everything you
really
see on
into their
TV just makes you just go,
kind of cringe.
ugh,
They're really into
really?
their religion and
Ugh.
you know, do it. Do it. Do it you.
Ugh.
What else did you find?
The shots of the ghouls rising from the Great Salt Lake were filmed in an apartment complex swimming pool near Herc Harvey's house in Lawrence, Kansas.
Oh my goodness. Was it another $25 job?
I don't know.
That
Well, I didn't write that down, but the shop girl, she was paid $25 to just ignore Candace Hilligas.
right, right.
She said that Candace Hilligas said that the river water she was submerged in for the final was so cold. It was frigid. And she she had to be in the water for several hours to get those final shots.
Oh my
And you could
God.
see the woman next to her blinking, and you could see one of them shaking a little bit.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
The premise is similar to that of a Twilight Zone episode called
Yes.
The Hitchhiker.
I read that also. I probably wrote that down, but read past it.
The cars?
Yes.
The car Mary is driving is a 1960 Chevy Biscayne.
Uh-huh.
The car that goes off the bridge is a 1949 Chevy Fleetline Special.
Wow.
And the other car in the drag race was a 1935 Chevy Master Deluxe.
Interesting.
I'm sure car people this is back to car talk.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I'm sure that would be interesting to some people.
Yep.
And the last thing I wrote down that it was included among the American Film Institute's 2001 list of 400 movies nominated for the top 100 most heart-pounding American movies.
Oh, it was included. Okay. It
Yeah.
didn't make it into that top 100
No.
because it wasn't real. It was creepy. I had chills up and down my spine, but I wasn't covering my face.
Right. I pulled out of my driveway this morning and there was somebody walking their dog down the street and I was just like, "The fuck are you doing here?"
What?
It was weird
That is weird.
cuz usually I don't see anybody around when I'm up.
Right.
But just it was a man and a dog, and he was swinging a poop bag, and I was just like, "All right,
Oh,
somebody's having way too much fun in the middle of the night walking their dog."
well, that's the best time to do it. You won't find anybody else walking their dog, I guess.
Yeah,
What the filming technique that they use this $25 to the girl at the shop to ignore her.
yeah.
Um, that's called guerrilla filmmaking.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about
We've talked
guerrilla
about that.
filmmaking before. Ultra low budget skeleton crews and props limited to what could be gotten in the area. Um, and it's usually independent filmmakers. But yeah, guerrilla filmmaking is absolutely what this. They didn't have any permits to film anywhere.
Yeah, permits are expensive.
Yes, they would just run in, pay that guy. They were able to use that bridge as long as they paid for any damages.
Yeah,
Well, it turned out that there were $17 in damages, which would replace that rail.
yeah,
$25 to that girl. A van driving slowly by her. 25 bucks to that guy just to drive slowly by her down the alley. Yeah, I get it.
yeah,
I like it. I liked this movie, but I didn't like it simply because it was just so different from anything we've ever watched. Just different.
yeah. Moody.
Yes. Yes. And we this could bring us to where we talk about food. She brought
Oh, yeah,
sandwiches and drinks to her room,
yeah,
the landlady.
yeah,
So we had sandwiches and drinks. Alexis brought them to us via Panera.
yeah. We went. I stopped at Panera for a sandwich because Mom's like, "Let's all bring some lunch meat over," and I'm just like, "My own sandwich."
And that's okay. That's okay.
So we had somebody make sandwiches for us,
Yes.
and they were delicious.
Mine was absolutely a vegetarian type thing. Had hummus and vegetables on it and feta cheese. It was delicious.
Oh, I got a bacon turkey bravo. It was awesome.
I looked at that one. That looked good too.
I told Justin that his order was just too fucking confusing, so I got him what I got him.
Was he satisfied with it?
Yeah, he was
So
just like, "You didn't need to give me the salad." I was like, "I don't know, man. When you see the size of this sandwich, you're probably gonna want the salad because
'cause
the sandwich was only about this
it
big."
was only a half a sandwich. When
Yeah,
you get soup, you only get a half a sandwich.
yeah,
That's only one slice of bread.
right,
There's a
right.
whole lot more that needs a slice of bread on him.
So,
But the size of the soup cup is a good size.
because he texted me his order with the picture that says pick two, and he says, "I want A, B, and C," and I said, "But you get B or C," and he said, "Yeah."
Pick two of these three. You can have a sandwich in the soup or a sandwich in a salad. He didn't get that,
And
huh?
he just said, "Yeah." And I said,
Okay.
"Okay." I don't know what the fuck that means. So here's your half sandwich, here's your cup of soup, and here's a full salad.
I don't have a problem with soup, salad, and a half a sandwich.
No.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. But it's just, you get B or C. Huh?
Huh? He doesn't know the Panera way. He just knows what his stomach says. I want this.
Everything sounds good. That's what I want.
Yeah, and you know what? Everything does sound good all the time.
And I said, "Okay." I don't know what it means, but okay.
Right.
I thought about just getting like the bowl of soup, like just individual, like getting a whole sandwich and the bowl of soup and and the whole salad and here's what you asked for. I don't know what of this you exactly want, but take it.
Yes, I understand that. But mine was delicious. My sandwich was absolutely exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, mine was really good.
Good. Good, good, good.
I forget that the crust on the tomato basil bread is
So
real chewy.
chewy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what messed me up.
Yeah.
That chewy crust.
And because we're adults, if we want to cut our crust off, we can.
And I didn't think about it until I was,
Y-
almost done with my
uh,
whole meal.
Right. The corner of the heel of the bread that, you know.
Yeah.
So, and that really was all the food that they had a beer.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like a beer.
I didn't either. I know. I got a couple of things I gotta make a couple of stops before I go home.
Ugh.
So, but they're just running. I want to run to the pet store and, just in and out. So,
What do you need?
Blythe was telling me that her little trooper has a lot of blackheads on his chin,
Oh,
and it's happening a lot.
clean as bowl.
I told her, I said, "Do you use plastic bowls?" She said, "Yes." Some of his bowls are plastic.
Get stainless steel.
So what I told her, I said, "I'll pick up some bowls for you."
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to pick up some stainless steel bowls for her
Yeah.
and see if that doesn't help his poor black head.
That's orange cat
Yep.
behavior. Lula gets them too.
Yes. Yes. And that's not uncommon. And like I knew right away when she said it's been terrible, I thought she's using plastic bowls and there's something in the plastic that he's kind of allergic to
Yeah.
and it's causing
It's not
these.
it's not that he's allergic to. It's just that his little mouth gets dirty and he's rubbing his face on
Yep,
it.
aggravating
And
him.
she probably isn't like listen, and this is no shade on anybody who washes their pet's food dish every
I
single day.
I do not wash Reginald Manchego's dry food dish every
I
day.
don't either. Like, and
I
I
do
don't,
do I do wash his water bowl every day.
but
You use a fountain,
we use a phone.
so
But I and our my food dishes are glass. And they said the same thing. The glass really is, more porous than something like stainless steel, and that would be why she
Oh, oh, the glass can also collect that?
yeah, it
Well, of
gets all
course, it would
germy.
be. Yes?
Yeah. So
Oh,
but is it one of the but could you clean it every day and the problem go away? Maybe,
maybe, maybe
maybe
not.
not.
It depends on your cat.
So it's definitely no shade
Nope,
to anybody
absolutely
that
not. That's
doesn't
why I
clean.
said I will pick up a couple of different dishes for you, give them a try, see if it helps.
Yeah, okay.
And it may help, it may not.
Yeah,
And what's a couple of dishes cost? Next to nothing.
right.
So, just what are you going to do? Put a mask on the little kitty and take all the blackheads out? No, that ain't going to happen.
I mean, sometimes when Lula will let me, I'll just kind of brush them with my thumbnail
And like
and just try to brush them
brush it
off.
off, pick it off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes you can do that.
yeah.
If they're ripe and ready, you can, but
Well, and it's they just and Justin doesn't understand this.
because he's got really nice skin.
Justin works very hard at his skin
Yeah.
because Justin, as a teenager, had awful acne.
Oh, okay.
And so he is very cognizant of if I have dirty skin, I'm going to have acne,
Yep.
and
Yep.
I can't be a 40-year-old man with acne.
Right.
Um, but he doesn't understand that they start at the skin and then
Lex,
grow. They start at the. Am I? Where am I?
he doesn't understand.
Am I talking? It says that I'm talking.
It. I couldn't hear you there for a minute, though.
Oh, am I back?
You're back.
Okay. It starts in the skin, but then they're pushed out when her hair grows.
Right.
So they're embedded in her fur, and
Right.
you can't explain nothing to him.
Which he has a beard. He should understand that. I mean, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
It's not like a blackhead
on a person.
on a human being.
Right. Right. So, I'm going to get her some bowls and we'll try that. And,
Oh, okay.
we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely no shade if you don't clean your cat
Oh,
or dog's dish every day.
I,
Who First of all, who has the goddamn time?
right. But I've seen so many things. Do you wash your glass every day? Yeah, I wash my glass every day. And no, I would not drink out of my cat's bowl, even though I do wash it every day. No, don't drink out of my children's cups.
I
So, no, I won't be drinking out of the cat's bowl.
I don't drink out of a cup very often, but listen, my life is all about convenience,
Oh
and
my
the
God,
less
yes.
shit I have to wash
You betcha.
is great. So if I have to have a cup, it's plastic
Yep.
that I can throw
Throw
away.
right away. Yep. I
My
agree.
plates, paper.
I use paper plates. I use plastic silverware. I know you don't, but
We just bought some.
I use plastic silverware. I have a little picnic thing, one of those little picnic things you can put mustard, ketchup, and napkins, and then the knives, forks, and plastic spoons.
Uh-huh.
I have one of those in my kitchen, and I know it's not eco eco friendly to use plastic silverware, but I do.
Listen, when I die, I die.
Yeah.
And I don't have no kids, so I don't care.
So, so you don't care what the state of the world is?
It's on fire now. Who
Oh
cares?
my God. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You are absolutely right.
I know that's not, PC, but
I know, but it is. It
it's
is.
the reality I live in,
Right. And where it's not on fire, it's on in floods.
right? The world is going to hell.
Yeah. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
And if I
And
don't have to wash a dish, I'm not doing it.
and you know what? I for myself, I only ever have one bag of garbage a week. So
Oh,
it's not like I have gobs more garbage because I don't reuse my plate. I just throw it away. You know, I don't produce a lot of garbage.
we do, but I cook
Right,
I cook a lot.
right. And there's 2 of you.
Yeah.
So you should have at the very least, 2 bags,
Yeah,
you know?
it's 2 or 3 at least.
Yeah. Plus you have the cats that you gotta dispose of that poo, so there's another bag of garbage. So, I mean, you're not producing that much garbage either,
Yeah.
if you wanna think about it.
Listen, I don't give a shit if I am or not.
I know. I know. Okay.
I've already explained my stance.
Okay. Alright. I get it. I get it, and you know what? Okay. It's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with however anybody wants to live. I don't really care. You do what you want.
Listen,
You do you, boo.
if if I could talk Justin into letting me pay somebody to clean this house, I would do it.
Oh my god, yeah.
If I could pay somebody to mow the lawn, I would do
Oh,
it.
I don't know what happened to my lawn guy today. Chris texted me like at 7 o'clock this morning. I'm not going to be able to get there today. Oh my god, I hope he's not hurt or sick.
Yeah.
So I don't know him that well, but I'm worrying about him. But yeah, absolutely. Mowing the lawn and doing some cleaning. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I hate it.
Yep. Yep.
And I am all about living a life of comfort.
Yeah. Right. I don't I understand.
Comfort and convenience.
Yep. Yep. I hear you. I only have 4 rooms, so I don't think I can talk myself into getting the Molly maids.
Well, I only use 4 rooms of the house. One, two, three, four. But there are 3 other rooms and a garage that are just trashed.
But it's not like it's dirty. You just have stuff. You have collections. And if I could help you organize your collections again, I mean, I would.
I'm going to be ruthless in my closet.
Okay.
I've got to take the shit off the top of the top shelf,
Ooh. Yeah.
and I've got to be ruthless with it
Yeah, I understand.
because it's taking up space, and
Yeah.
I'm getting real fucking sick of hearing about how much space my stuff takes up.
And are you wearing those clothes?
The ones in the top of the closet? Absolutely not.
Then
Would I if I wanted to? Probably not.
then it's time to get rid of them.
Yeah. No, I know. That's why I got to do it.
I listen, I've done it a couple of times.
I was telling my friend Julia how when I do stuff like that, like I need you to come over and like crack the whip on me. It's like I don't need you to help me work. I just need you to tell me to. I need you to stand there and watch me work.
Like life did when I moved out of the big house. Do you need that? Throw it away. Have you throw it away? But I throw it away.
I'm an adult. You think that I could have it. And it's so funny my attachment on things.
It's my stuff.
And
It's
it's but
mine.
it's clothes that I can't wear. It's clothes that I have not worn. It shit that's been in the top tippy corner. I don't know the
Th-
last time I've even seen it.
That's not the point, my love.
But I need it to be there.
I yes. And I understand that, but on the other hand, if you're thinking about getting rid of it, get rid of it.
I know. Yeah, here's 2 garbage bags that need to go to
I
Goodwill,
I know.
and they've been
You're
here for
still sitting
months.
here. Goodwill
Well,
is so far away.
mostly they're still here because somebody who shall remain nameless has been asked to move them from my car or from my living room to my car.
And and doesn't can't find the way to your car.
And we just don't know where my car is.
Where are the keys? Anybody seen the keys? What was I
And
supposed to
then
put in there? I got
and
the
then
keys.
I will also need help, going to the Goodwill and hefting them out of the car and into the Goodwill.
They have people there that'll help you.
Oh, okay.
Once you get there, there's usually someone at the back door that helps you.
Okay. 'Cause you have to like call ahead and stuff too, right?
I don't think so, but it has to be during their donation time.
Oh.
So you might just look online, see when their donation time is.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand completely. I get
But
it.
also, we are two children that didn't have money growing up.
Yeah, is this my fault?
No, absolutely
Because
not.
we didn't clean our house every Saturday instead of doing something fun?
No. No, what it is, you know,
Right.
I,
We
I didn't have collections when I was a kid because there was not money for collections.
correct.
So, now that I'm old enough, I look at my movie pile. It's just a pile of
And
movies.
you drove how many miles the last weekend to buy more? And you know what? You go.
But unfortunately, Justin is the same kid
Yep.
who didn't have money for collections, who now has all the collections that he wants to have.
Yep.
Um, so my new thing, and I just got a ban. I just was told that I'm banned
Uh-oh.
from buying cool shirts.
Oh no. Did he find out about that last haul?
I just bought more.
Oh dear. That's fun stuff.
It was buy one get one free.
I know.
The shirts were $7.50 a piece. When you break it down,
I get it.
he's just like, "Well, why did you have to buy 6?" And I said,
Cause, cause
because it was buy one get one free, and I had 3 really cool ones
I
that I
only bought
wanted.
I only bought 3. Honey, I understand. I understand.
And then just to kick me while I was down, the site that I've been buying my t-shirts from, we're like, "Hey, we're having a 5 for 29 shirt sale." I was like, "You bastards!"
Oh no. It's only $6 a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, "God damn it, I've just been banned."
Well, clean out that closet. You'll have some room.
Well, I also need to go through my purses
I understand that too. Sell some of them.
because I have like the very first fancy purse I bought. I loved it. It is well used, but I could still get a little mileage out of it.
Yep. Time to sell them then. That's what I told Blythe. I've been giving her purses all these years. We've been buying purses.
Yeah.
Sell them, honey. You don't, if you don't use them, sell them.
Yeah.
I, you will not hurt my feelings.
No.
But you gave it to me. I don't care. Sell it.
Yeah.
So yeah, do it.
Like I bought a beautiful Calvin Klein purse. It's got gold hardware. I could never find a wallet to match
Did
it.
it have gold hardware?
It did have gold hardware.
I felt that it had.
Yeah. And it definitely wasn't in the place that I told Justin to look for it. It
Oh,
was 100% a different place.
oh no.
But
Well, that was given to you before
no,
anybody knew that it had to have a wallet.
no, the the Calvin Klein purse you gave me that I found a wallet for was purple.
Oh, okay.
The Calvin Klein
Wasn't
purse
me.
that I bought for myself was black, and you'd think that you could just find a black wallet with gold hardware.
Right.
That No, it was so hard. And then
No, all
and
we
then
saw was
you find
silver.
one and
It's
it's
all silver.
$75. And it's just like I didn't pay that much for the purse.
It's all silver.
Yeah.
Calvin Klein is all silver.
No, that one's gold. The one I have. It's
That's
a
that's a rarity.
it's a boxy purse like the one I just bought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Sell them. It's
Yeah.
time.
It's time.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking of time, speaking of time,
Yeah.
should we talk about all of the
Oh
deaths?
my god.
In
Deborah and I were just talking about how many deaths there were. The 9. We counted 9.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10.
You probably didn't count John Amos, who just
I
died.
did count John Amos. Who'd I miss?
Dame Maggie Smith
Got it.
died at 89. Chris Christopherson
Got it.
died at 88. John Ashton died at 76.
Lieutenant Taggart.
Um, Drake Hogston,
Yeah, I got him.
soap opera star, Days of Our Lives, 70. This Gavin Creel, I told you,
Yeah,
I
the Broadway
I
guy.
didn't really know why I wondered about him.
Mhm.
He was originally from Findlay, Ohio,
Yeah.
so he's a homeboy. He died from a rare form of sarcoma.
Oh, God.
You were asking me that, so I investigated.
Yeah, okay.
Um, the basketball player helped me.
Dikembe
Dikembe
Mutombo.
Dikembe Mutombo. Frank Fritz from American Picker, 60.
Uh-huh.
Dikembe was only
58.
58.
But he had brain cancer.
Oh, here's one that I got. Steve McQueen's son,
Oh, yeah, that one. I didn't count
Chad.
him.
You wouldn't have. I know when I saw McQueen, I thought, what? Steve McQueen's son, Chad,
Okay.
died at 63. Pete Rose, 83, baseball player,
Yeah.
and John Amos, 84, TV star. I knew him from TV.
Yeah. Good times. They
Yeah,
had good times.
yeah. So there were, and this is only like the last couple of
Like the
weeks,
last week.
and I've just been shocked at how many, and then on Monday, the 39th president of the United States, Jimmy Carter, celebrated his 100th
I
birthday.
can't believe he made it. I thought
Happy
as
birthday, Jimmy.
soon as Rosalind died,
I
he was
did too.
gone.
I did too because they've been married for 80
A
years.
100 million years.
Yeah. I just never, when old people like that, one dies very soon after the other one pines away.
Yeah.
And he has been hanging in there. They didn't have any pictures of him, so he must look a little rough.
Oh, I'm
But
sure. Can you even imagine?
no, 100 years old. He's the only president of the United States that has lived to be 100.
Wow.
And he was the very first president to ever be born in a hospital.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
I thought that was an interesting fact. I've always liked Jimmy Carter. I mean, and what he has done for uh
Humanity
right. I mean, yeah,
with Habitat for Humanity.
right. And everybody, said, "Oh, he wasn't a very good president." He was. He did some good when he was a president, and it shows now.
I think that's all that Iran Contra stuff that
Yeah.
really fucked him up.
Nixon left that to him.
Yeah.
Nixon shafted him with it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Ford was after Nixon.
Yeah.
So I guess they both shafted him with it.
Ugh.
But whatever. I've always liked
And then Reagan took the credit for it.
right. Right.
Fucking Reagan.
I've always liked Jimmy Carter. So I that's a notable thing for me with all
Yeah.
these deaths. We need to recognize somebody who's been
Just seeing him turn 100, I was just like, good for you, dude.
yeah,
I as soon as Rosalind died, I was just like,
I did.
it's only a matter of days now.
I did. I thought it would be because they were married for 82 years.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine knowing someone for 82 years, much less being, a partner to them.
Did you know that he knew her whole life?
He knew her. He saw the first time he saw her, she was 3 days old
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
She was the next door neighbor. She
His
was
mother
literally
assisted her mother with the birth.
he was literally the girl next door.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Back then, back then people had their babies at home. But Jimmy was born in a hospital.
That's crazy. So the
Yeah.
first president to be born in a hospital.
Yeah.
1924.
Right. Right. So yeah, so it's been an unusual month.
Yeah.
slash weeks.
And the month is 3 days in. We're 3 days into
Right.
October.
Well, September was pretty rough,
September was rough.
so a lot of people died in September, famous people. So, but I think it comes in,
Waves of
yep,
3. And that's why when
or
I was
waves
just
of
like,
three threes.
"That's 3 waves of 3." I was shocked
Right.
because we were talking about it at work, and I said, my mom mentions this stuff on the podcast, and we counted it out, and it was just like, 'cause Deborah was like, "Well, where are we in the list of 3s?" And I was just like, "Well, we've got 3 complete sets of 3."
Three. Yep.
And
Yep.
she was just like, "Jesus."
Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing to me, but some of these great actors and actresses are gone.
Yeah.
Are there any more? Are there great actors and actresses left anymore? I guess they're all called actors now.
Yeah.
Are there any left?
Well, I guess time will tell. But like Justin always says, Justin is like, we're going to be we're always going to be at an age where our favorite people are going to die."
Right? Because people I know are dying.
Yeah.
People you know are dying, but not as much as people I know.
Right.
Because I'm that 20 years ahead of you.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. The high school reunion is this weekend.
Yeah.
50 years. I tried to open they put it on the Facebook. They tried to open a 2024 death notice thing. I couldn't open it, but I think I probably pressed the wrong button.
Oh.
Then we keep trying to open that.
Yeah.
See if anybody else I knew in high school has passed.
Yeah.
So craziness. Yeah, craziness. And we had a big class too.
My 25th will be next year.
Ay, ay, ay. Were you that old?
I don't know. But
Crazy to me.
they didn't do anything for the 20th because it was the pandemic.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Are they going to do something for the 25th? Who the hell knows? I don't know if anybody's even in charge of it anymore.
Well, people have to step up to do it. I remember when they started organizing this 50th. They were looking for people to help, and I didn't know anybody in high school. I'm not interested
That's
in.
the cool thing. Is just like I didn't have a lot of friends in high school, so even if there is going to be one, am I going to be invited?
Well, everybody's invited. The fact is, do you want to go? You know, do well, they gotta they've got to remember you because
All the people that I like still I talk to,
right.
and the other people are dead.
Right.
So
Or they're dead to me. It doesn't really matter, right?
everybody else is dead to me. But there are a few people that
Right.
have died that
Yes. Yes, even we had a 5-year high school reunion, and there were a handful of people that had died then.
well, that was still like right around
Wasn't,
Vietnam.
well, yeah, and there were a lot of drugs at that time.
Ew, we're not gonna talk about that.
Right. Anyway, but yeah, I was going to say something profound, but I've forgotten it.
Oh well.
So no, I'm not going.
Yeah, high school was the worst time of my life.
Yeah, I would say yes,
I really don't want to
absolutely.
see any of those people.
No, no. Even on Facebook, I see these people all chatty, and I'm thinking, do they really know each other? You know, I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows? What else is going on?
Nothing.
No, I was in St. Louis last week
Yeah.
for a celebration of life of a cousin. That was a nice little trip. I got to see another cousin one of my favorite cousins. So that was a nice little adventure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing's going on.
I hung out with Reginald Manchego. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, I appreciate that. He's
I can't sit in a car for 10 hours, but I can sure sit with Reginald Manchego and roll change all day
okay.
because that's
I
what I did.
I've been collecting more change,
Nice.
and I'm separating it
Okay, that's fine.
so that it'll be easier for you to.
Okay.
I'd probably have another $100 worth of change.
God damn. Okay. Is it mostly silver?
Yes,
Okay, because that's all I
yes.
have wraps for is silver.
Okay, you've done all the pennies you're gonna do.
No, I'd have to do. I think I have a bag of pennies in my other room, but I would have to go in search of penny wraps
Okay,
if I were going to do more pennies.
all right. And I haven't gone to the bank to talk to them to see
If I'll take
if
it.
they'll take them. So yeah, fun stuff. And I found that coin you were talking about. I have no idea where it's from.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
it's the same color as a penny, but it's just a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
And it really messed up the penny roll when I was like, what the why the hell is this not working?
and I'll bet
Oh,
you.
because it's not a penny. It's some weirdo change.
I bet you it's a peso.
Oh,
I really think it is, but I would have to have gotten my glasses on and looked at it and checked it. I'll bet because I know that I have some pesos floating around the house.
okay.
Dan Hutchinson used to bring them when he lived in Mexico.
Okay.
So, um, I know I have a few. We'll see.
Yeah, just let me know when you want some more rolled up.
All right, next time you stay over, you
Okay.
can do that.
All right.
Something to look forward to. Because listen, house sitting and pet sitting, there's not a lot to look forward to.
I watched the shows I wanted to watch when I wanted to watch them. I played The Sims all day one day.
Yeah.
I, you know,
That's the best part of going to somebody else's house. You're not in your own house, and there's nobody to tell you what to do.
I just laid on the couch and just, played my computer and
Yep.
hung. Because Reginald Manchego's not a snuggly animal. He
No,
does
he's not.
not,
He'll sit by you. He'll sit near you, but he's not a sit on you
yeah.
type of cat.
So, he stayed in his areas and I stayed in mine. And
Hmm. If he wants attention, he'll come and get a rub, and then he'll take off.
yeah.
But he's not one to sit on you.
Nope.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
He's his own man. I
He
don't,
is.
I don't care. He's a good boy.
Yep.
And I don't mind coming to hang out with him.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else? Got anything
Uh,
else?
well, we have some options for a
Oh,
next movie.
okay.
What are you feeling? Are you feeling haunted house or are you feeling silent vampire?
Hmm. Let's do a haunted house and then a silent vampire.
Okay.
'Cause didn't we just watch a vampire movie a couple back? I don't remember what we watched last time, so I guess we'll forget what I said. Just forget I said that. Let's watch Haunted House.
Okay. So, House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price?
Ooh, okay. I may have seen that one.
Okay.
It's been around a long time.
Riff Tracks also does that one too.
Okay. House on
Um,
Haunted Hill.
and do you want to watch it black and white or colorized? Because that's a thing too. I'd have to look for it colorized, but I know.
Then black and white.
Okay.
I really do like the black and white movies.
Okay.
They add something to the horror
That
that
looming feeling.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, you see all the blood you want, but when you see that blood and it's black,
Yeah.
yee.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then we'll watch House on Haunted Hill next.
I'm putting it in here. House on Haunted 1999.
No, not like 1959
Oh,
something.
here I got one 1959.
You want the one with Vincent Price?
Vincent Price.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I got it. I got it in my thing. Okay. All right.
All right.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff going this month, so
Oh, okay. Pardon
let's
me.
see. Um, oh, you know what? I don't have anything going on the weekends.
No. Okay.
Mostly Saturdays and Sundays are completely bare.
Nice.
I'm meeting the girls from work tomorrow
Okay.
for breakfast. So, at Mayberry's.
Okay.
I haven't seen them. Well, the store's closed, and then Kathy had hurt her knee or something, her knee or her leg. I'm not sure.
Oh dear.
So I haven't seen him in several months.
Wow. Okay.
So, we're gonna meet for breakfast tomorrow.
Well, that'll be fun.
I think so. I have it as the 11th, but I know it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the 4th.
Yeah. But I put it in the calendar on the 11th.
Oh, okay.
That's only because 'cause I'm stupid.
Okay. Sometimes the calendar just does what it wants.
You know what? I too, and I think, I because I have it condensed so I can see the whole month.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes when you touch one, you touch them all.
Yeah.
You know,
Everything has
s-
to be hard.
everything, absolutely everything.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Well, that'll be fun.
yeah, I think so. It'll be nice to see them, see how they've gotten on. My friend Kathy, I think she's going to retire, not go back to work until she's tired of it, and then she'll find a new job.
Yeah. Are you tired of it?
Um, a little, yes.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, I hate getting up in the morning and getting stuff going. So I don't feel like I'm a morning person anymore. And I like to be at home in my jammies by about 8 o'clock at night. So what kind of job am I going to get that would fit in with
Right.
from like noon to 6? So, yeah, I'm tired of not having something to do. But on the other hand, I'm not at all tired of not having
Oh,
anything to do.
do you want me to show you how to play The Sims?
I play mindless games on my computer.
Okay.
I don't know that I want to get into something like The Sim. I used to play that,
Okay.
but
I cheat, so it's more fun that way.
oh, okay. I don't cheat. Is that why you don't play the one game you told me about anymore?
Yeah, because you can't cheat at that.
I always have 7 or 8,000 spins. So, and it's not for lack of cheating or trying. It's just that I know where to go to get the extra spins.
Yeah.
And you just didn't learn that. That's all.
Yeah, I just got tired.
Yeah.
Well, I started playing that game to get points on my receipt app,
Oh. Oh,
but
okay.
it didn't it they were like, "Oh, you got to play games to get points," but then they didn't say that you only get X amount of points for X amount of days played.
Oh,
And then it was just like, "Oh, well then why am I bothering?"
you only get points this month. Next month's a new game. Oh,
Yeah.
I used to do those too.
Yeah, and I was just like, "So why am I doing this? I'm not
Right.
having fun. I'm just doing it to do it."
Right. Right. And I started playing another game and I really dislike it because the commercial breaks in there are real long, but I like the game so I can't quit the game. So oh gosh, but I'm getting real good at that game.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah. No, I don't think I want to get involved in The Sims again.
Okay.
To
Well,
me that was a real job.
it is because you got to keep them alive. The whole
Right.
One time I was playing like Sims 2, and I killed everybody off. I want to kill everybody off,
Oh, okay.
and they're like, this is your last sim. This is a life simulator. Are you sure you want to kill this person? And I was just like, yes, 100%. I want to kill them.
And then the game's over.
Then I started a new game.
That's true. That's true.
I think it was either Sims 2 or Sims 3 when they introduced ghosts. So I wanted my lot to just have a ton of ghosts,
Oh, okay.
and then I move more people in.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I have Steam on my computer. I'll see if there's any other like fun free games that like you might get into.
Steam.
Yeah.
Do I know what that is? That sounds familiar. I don't know. I don't know. I could look around. I don't know. I like the ones I'm playing. I call them my mindless games. Some of them I can play offline, so if I'm waiting somewhere, I can play them.
Yeah.
Not all of them are like that,
Oh.
or not all of the ones I play are like that.
Oh, lame.
Yeah, but I only need one or two to sit around waiting for stuff. So
Okay.
yeah, okay,
All right. Well, that's all I got.
that's all I got.
And don't bother to find this movie. It sucks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it's on and you got nothing else to do, watch it. But
By the time
I,
you start watching it, you'll find something else to do.
yeah, I think so.
That always
I
happens.
was a little. This is one of the ones I was a little disappointed with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was really cool to learn about this guy who had this one feature movie,
Mm-hmm.
who really did go on to direct lots more stuff, just wasn't feature movies.
Yeah.
Because I am sure that we have all seen something he has done.
Of course. Probably.
We've all had jobs, so we've all seen all of those little movies that you see at work.
Probably.
Okay, all right,
All right, everybody. Well, we'll see you in a couple weeks.
all righty.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.